Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for August 6th through the 12th. The weekly giveaway this week, guys, for those of you who don't know, I give something away every week. Last week I gave away a necklace, and this week I kind of need your help. I'm thinking of either giving away one of my decks, which I've used, and it's time for me to replace with a new one. Since I do a lot of on-camera readings, these ones are a little ragged, so just so that they're prettier on camera. I'll still use these, like this type of deck, but maybe just newer. And I know some people are really sentimental and they like the idea of receiving a tarot deck from someone, so I was thinking of either giving away those tarot decks or giving away free 15-minute psychic reading. So you guys can comment and let me know what you think you would like. You guys had really high views last week compared to a lot of the other signs. So if you do want a private reading, your private reading this week, Aquarius, for 30 minutes or for 1 hour, I will give you 50% off for 30-minute and 1-hour readings. We're going to jump into your readings for the week, guys. I'm asking for a card for Monday, Tuesday for Aquarius. There's our Monday, Tuesday. I'm asking a card for Wednesday, Thursday for Aquarius. Wednesday, Thursday. There is our Wednesday, Thursday. I'm asking a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Aquarius. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there is our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I'm also going to pull a love message for the week. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Romance Angels deck. You see, this is like a newer one. Since we're doing this on camera, I do a lot of readings, so my decks they get beat up pretty fast. And since I do the free card every day on my social media, AmethystAngelLight, and I take pictures of the cards, I kind of try to keep them just have nicer, newer cards for the photos. But they still work the same. So let's ask for a love message for Aquarius for the week ahead. There is your love card right there. We'll get to it in just a second. And keep in mind, guys, these are general readings. They're not going to be 100%, so do check your other signs. You want to get the whole picture, sun sign, star sign, rising sign, ascendant sign, all that good stuff. Some weeks those may resonate more. Here is your Monday, Tuesday. You have the Justice card. So this is also a major arcana card, and what we want to keep in mind about major arcana cards, they come up when we're going through a life shift or like a really major period in our life that has to do with our life purpose or a life lesson. So a lot of you Aquariuses, and this doesn't surprise me because we recently had the full moon in Aquarius, so you might still be coming off of that energy. There may be something with fairness for you guys coming in the beginning of the week where you're either setting a boundary or you're finally breaking through this negative block of feeling like you're giving a lot but you're not getting back, or if you've been feeling cheated, there's some kind of validation or redemption for some of you coming in. For some of you, it's living your truth. And I feel like for some of you Aquariuses, you've been in a position for a while where you feel like you've been kind of forced to go against your ethics. This could be due to a relationship or a job, and you may finally be breaking free of that to where your conscience is clear and you feel like now you're going to be walking in your truth. Again, this is a general reading, so this will apply in different ways to different people. Let's go ahead and see your middle of the week, Wednesday and Thursday for Aquarius. Oh my goodness, I shuffled and you have another major arcana card. This is going to be a big week for you guys. And this is funny to me because what was I saying? I said that for some of you, I felt like you were breaking through some block where you felt things were not fair, or you were coming out of a negative relationship or a job where maybe you felt like it was keeping you away from your truth. And then your next card is the World, and that's like freedom, that's like recognition, that's like being seen, being acknowledged, appearing before others. So this is really confirming the energy for the beginning of the week when I said I felt like this had to do with breaking free from something and finally having your fair chance at life, so to speak. And here you are. Here's the world is yours. For some of you, you may be planning travel. For some of you, this is just kind of you stepping out into the world as your true self and receiving the recognition that you deserve, or to be seen, or to be noticed. End of the week for you, Aquarius. You're kidding me. And I don't do reversals, guys. I really don't do reversals. You have the Strength card. This is not a brand new deck, okay? This is a deck that I use fairly frequently. So it's not like it's in order. It's not like all of the suits are still together. You saw me shuffling, and this is a deck that gets shuffled fairly frequently. So the fact that you have all three cards, major arcana cards, in this week, it is pretty trippy and it's pretty significant. So this is a really heavy week, and this might be why, you know, some of you have been tuning in more than the other signs. You didn't get as high as Scorpio and Taurus and Gemini. They got pretty up there, but you guys were close. So you might be starting to feel this energy that's coming in. You might already be feeling like, man, I'd really like some guidance here. But with the Strength card coming in, it's telling you two things, guys. Number one, it's reassuring for you that you're strong enough, that you can do this, that you can make it through these shifts, that you can kind of go out here on your own into the world and be seen and be successful, come out on top. So it's giving you that confirmation and that reassurance. Secondly, it's telling you that there's going to be strength and vulnerability, okay? Anytime we see the Strength card, majority of the time it's a woman and she's tamed either a lion or a tiger. Okay, so here she's tamed this wild animal, and we know she didn't do it by beating it, by screaming at it, by being rough with it. We just see this vibe here in this picture. She's just very gentle, and it seems to just be at her beckoning call. Like she won it over. She wooed it. So she probably paid attention to its needs, what it wanted, what it needed. She gave that to this wild animal, therefore taming it through love, taming it through gentleness, taming it through nurturing. So you're going to be called on doing the same at the end of the week. So if there's somebody that's kind of in your way, or if you feel like, man, I kind of feel like I'm in unfamiliar territory, how am I gonna make my way through this, or how am I gonna make my mark, or be taken seriously, or be accepted in this new situation? This card is basically letting you know you're gonna catch more flies with honey than you are with vinegar. So you're gonna do it by getting on the good side, but also being observant and fulfilling a genuine need, you know, understanding what other people need, maybe learning to read the signs, the signals, and connecting from one living creature to another, and disarming any hostility that you might be feeling coming your way. For a lot of you, I think you're really blossoming, you're really blooming. For some of you, this may even feel like you're coming into a time of like this second adolescence, where you're discovering yourself again, and you're discovering your independence and your identity outside of your family, and even outside of your friends in some cases. So major changes this week. It's so trippy to me that you all got major arcana cards for every single day of the week, pretty much. That doesn't typically happen. So you guys are really shifting. Be gentle with yourselves, guys. Take it easy. That is a whole lot of serious energy. So I'm glad also that you're getting half off private readings this week, because I think some of you are really going to need it. And here's your love card. For love card, you have religious factors. Now, this doesn't surprise me, and I'll tell you why. First and foremost, I want to clarify what religious factors means. Yes, in some cases, this could be totally literally religion, in that, you know, like you might be, I don't know, a Buddhist, and you are dating someone who's a atheist, or I don't know how Buddhists feel about atheists, but, or you might be like somebody who comes from a really devout Christian background, and you're dating someone who's an atheist, and there's like some weirdness for you there, because you may still in your heart have some of those Christian values or Muslim values, or, you know, whatever religion you belong to, you might have like the strong feeling about God in your heart, even though you might not be super religious. And then you might be dating somebody who's like, there's nothing, that there's no spiritual world out there. And so you might feel like, man, well, this is weird. It's hard to connect with this person when we're talking about raising a family or having a domestic life together. It may feel a little bit like it's not entirely on the same page. So that can be the message of this card. But usually for me, 9 times out of 10, anytime this card has come up for a client in a reading, what it's been telling the client is that your priorities are very different from the person that you have your eye on, or you are hanging out in places and meeting people who do not have the same priorities as you do. And what that means is the things that you value, the things that you feel are important, the things that you feel should come first, are not in that order for these people. So you might not be feeling like this is a fulfilling relationship, or you might not feel like this is somebody that you could have a family with. Now, I want to make something clear. This is a general reading. So this is not going to be the same for every single one of you. It's not always going to apply for every single one of you. It could be that in an existing relationship, you have to sit down with your partner and you guys are going to have to talk and figure out who's going to give and who's going to take and what, and get on the same page, because this is not being on the same page in terms of like what's important and what isn't. So you all might need to figure that out. For those of you who are single, this could just be saying that, you know, you're looking for love in the wrong places. You're getting mixed up with the people that aren't thinking like you, that aren't feeling like you. So you need to start connecting more with your values and going to places where there's going to be people who share the same values as you. And so, again, general reading, it's going to be different for different ones of you. Some of you might not have this issue at all coming up in your love life, or you might have it coming up in different ways or in more subtle ways, right? It could be maybe like friends or family of your loved one maybe creeping in and trying to tell you guys how you should do things. But again, it can be, the energy can be coming in different ways. Let's see here. So big shifts this week, guys. Take it easy. A lot of you are really coming out of your shell, and this is another reason why this card might be coming up, because sometimes when we come out of our shell and we accept our true self, what ends up happening is we kind of have to make a stand to the universe about what we believe and what's important to us. So some of you might be experiencing that in your love life, you know. It's not like, it doesn't have to be scary. That's probably why you have the Strength card. This card is saying people might see that you're changing, right? But, you know, you don't have to convert them to your new way of thinking or being. You don't have to fight them, right? You just, that nurturing, gentle strength. Even with her, you know, she seems very firm in whatever she's believing or thinking, but she doesn't look like she's out to start a war, right? So gentleness as you move forward. And I guess that's it, guys. I hope that helps. Comment and let me know what you want me to give away for this coming week. Do you want a chance to win a free reading with me? Do you want a chance to win one of my decks? And be sure to like and follow AmethystAngelLight on Facebook and Instagram to enter the giveaways as well, and to see a free card every day. I do a free card every day there on those pages. Thanks for sticking around and for watching this reading, guys. Till next week. I will be checking back to check on your comments and see what you all want to win. So those of you who are entering, best of luck to you guys. Till next week.